Wow, I was just kidding about that, but alright. Good morning, anybody that's here already. Actually, you know what I did last time? Give me a second. Let's redo that. No, it's alright. I just needed to refresh the screen. Good morning, everybody. I didn't really set everything up. At least the camera is not messed up. The mic's not messed up. I didn't really comb my hair. Pretty much just put water on it. Alright, let's get back in the competition server. How'd everybody do in this competition? Damn, I almost ended the stream on accident right there. Oaken Shield, good morning. Rachel, morning. Oh, why is my YouTube chat messed up? It's like showing all the usernames. Unless that's a new update. Mary NG, hello. Sandula, O-Town, hello. Girl Gamer, Merry Friday, hello Girl Gamer. You are doing very well in this competition I've seen. Also, we have 1,288 people doing the competition, but I don't know how many of these have actually sold a batch of gas or wheat or whatever they're gonna sell. I can't really tell. But I would imagine... Okay, let's see. We're getting some numbers here. Alright. Okay, so if you sold a batch of gas, I don't think you will get top 1200. If you sold a few batches of items, maybe like 20 batches of wood or something, you will get top 1200. The easiest 100 gala ever. Besides that, this competition is very difficult for a lot of people, I'm sure. Mr. Trupa, hello. Yeah, it's not showing me people's... What? Let me check YouTube over here. Is that a new update or did I do something? Have I not been paying attention? Is YouTube showing everybody's usernames? Like at username? Or is it showing your actual name? You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. This is so weird. It's now like half of y'all have a different name. Ultimate Acid, good morning. Spartans, good morning. See, I don't know if I should be using the names I'm seeing now or the names that I know. Martin says Ice and Red Oak. I'm not gonna let Run build all night. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I also see my at. Well, all of you have different names now except for the ones that I remember. So Kelly says, too many disconnects. Sleep and work kept me from monitoring constantly. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, speaking of the disconnects, well, the competition ends in 2 minutes. As you guys saw, literally when I started the stream, I got disconnected. But 5 minutes before that, I also got disconnected. And about half an hour before that, about an hour ago, my power turned off. It flickered again, so everything turned off. I had to turn it back on. Thankfully, it didn't take too long to turn everything back on this time, but I wasn't even sure if I was gonna stream the end of this competition because I thought it was gonna be like too late. But here we are, literally last minute. I can't show you my rate, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it that this should have been making 38 per hour if I didn't have any disconnects for 71 hours, not counting the first hour which was spent building this. I would have been at 780 million stars, 760 million stars if it's 37 per hour. I did the math. Even if I had a perfect flawless run, I would not have passed Doofy up. So congrats Doofy for passing me. Congrats O-Town for getting first place with a massive lead. That's amazing. He did tell me what his rate was. It was in the triple digits, but I don't remember the exact numbers. So if you want to say what your rate was, O-Town, go ahead. If you want to keep it secret, that's fine too. But yeah, congratulations to anybody who made it through this mess, as we thought it was going to be a mess, right? I think, what was it? Crypto Gamer Mom, was it you that passed me up? I think, right? You did end up passing me up. I'll check the leaderboard again, but congratulations. I don't know if you ever passed me up, actually. This might be the first time. But like I was saying, if I didn't have that many disconnects, you would not have passed me up. I did the math. I had an uptime of about 70%, which is not terrible, but obviously not great. If it would have been more than 90% online, yeah, if it would have been at least 90% uptime, it would have been amazing. That means I would have only been disconnected for like 7 hours. So 70% uptime, I was disconnected for 20 hours, I believe. 20 hours of the 72 hours of the competition, I was disconnected. Some people had it worse than me, I know. Some people had it better. That's just the thing. Siddharth, 58, congratulations. Wow, can't talk. Tony says 334th. Oh, okay. For this competition, probably wasn't as difficult to get top 400, but there you go. I don't know what you were doing. O-Town, 129 per hour. There we go. First win for me. Was it your very first place? I actually don't remember. But wow, yeah, congratulations. Wilson, good morning. Taylor says I sold barbecue wood sitting at 512. I heard, well, barbecue wood. I heard some people sold red oak. Barbecue wood though. Okay. I mean, if it works. Go back in here. It shows that name. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. $2.8 per hour. Oh, sculpture 2.8 per hour. See, I think somebody could have done that with a no NFT build if they spent like all weekend practicing. So yeah, you probably could have gotten top 400 with a no NFT build if you never got disconnected, which, let's be honest, you were gonna get disconnected. Everyone did. I lost track of how many disconnects I had. This is the most disconnects I've ever seen in the competition. At the top of my head, it must have been at least 40 disconnects, maybe not more than 50. Somewhere between 40 and 50 disconnects is how many disconnects I had in total. It was pretty much every hour. Though keep in mind, I was offline for 20 hours apparently, according to the math I did. So of the 50 hours I was online, it was between 40 to 50 disconnects that I noticed. The longest uptime that I had was maybe 5 hours without getting a disconnect. And of course, it was during the day. During the night, it was a disconnect almost every single time I happened to wake up and check my game. Which I was in bed, so I was just checking it through my phone, through remote view. And yeah, pretty much every single time it was disconnected. That's crazy. Girl Gamer, yeah, 7th for me, first time. It was going 36 per hour. That's still a very impressive rate. Yeah, I see you on there. Congratulations. I wasn't even sure if I'd get top 10 on this one just due to the disconnects, but thankfully I still managed to get 8th. I could have beaten LV Postman, but I think LV Postman is here. I check my ton every 30 minutes, so no wonder. Very nice, LV Postman. What was your rate, LV Postman? I think I asked you, and I think you said it was higher based off the emoji you put. So probably LV Postman would have passed me up anyways, even if I had an almost flawless run with the connections. I'll take 8th though. That's very good. Teddy almost passed me up too. If I wouldn't have waken up for the end of the competition here, he definitely would have passed me up. Nice. Actually, he probably could have passed me up if he sold a batch of 10, which maybe he was selling in batches of 10. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. So Tweez, hello, 50 per day at least. That's a lot of disconnects. And that would be over 100 for sure. Wilson, 98th place here, first time top 106.7. I hope that is true. I hope people just didn't disconnect at the very end, Wilson, and you're not seeing like a misleading ranking. I'll scroll down here a little bit and then I'll go do my daily for today. I did do the daily the past 2 days, so I'll sacrifice a little bit of stars, but at most maybe an hour, which probably wouldn't have made a difference. Martin says, according to team, fast forward off is no globe. Yeah, that wasn't true. Like I said, it was probably worth a try, but clearly it's not the case, as people suspected also. So experiments possibly failed, probably failed. But I don't know if they learned anything from this. Like, who was it that said it? Let me see if I can find that comment. Oh, Kelly. Sorry, showing me Kelly. I can't remember what your username was before that. What happened to the usernames on YouTube? Any word from devs on how this test went? No, actually, I haven't heard any word from any devs. Ginobili sometimes sends me like the picture of what the new meta items are going to be or the buildings. I've not heard anything. I asked some questions about like, we all have about the same questions, guys. Is Lucy going to work on the turkeys? I have no idea. My guess is maybe. Haunted mazes, no, probably not. That only works on specific animals. The turkey statue, pilgrim turkey statue, chicken, super chicken, no, I don't see why those would work at all. That has nothing to do with that. Turkey skin would make sense, but no, that's for chickens. So if anything, Lucy might work for the turkey ranch, but I have no idea. None of that's been confirmed. I don't... Well, there's other things that I don't know because they didn't tell us. Like, they do a pretty good job telling us more info now on Discord than they used to. Like, they didn't used to tell us the new building stuff, so I appreciate that. An improvement there. But there's still some information that we would like to know that is not shown here, I guess. And I'll go over this information in a bit. It seems like a pretty easy competition, but I've not looked into it too much. I haven't done any practicing myself just because, like, we have some unconfirmed information, I guess. Grassmere says, hi Dub, would a marathon finish at 144, best ever? Congratulations, I did hear this was some people's best ranking ever. Martin says, they always tell truth. Why do I hear an alarm clock? They say what they think is maybe true. I don't know. Postman says 36 is my best guess. Never online enough to tell. Oh, I thought you would know from like the practice server. See, I'm assuming my rate was 38. At the very least, it must have been 37 per hour though. So you got me beat by staying online. Either way, congrats, LV Postman. This is part of the competition, just staying online. I would say I tried not to lose sleep over it, but I had trouble sleeping the past couple days. Well, not really. Like today I actually did sleep a good amount, but I don't know, sometimes I just wake up like every hour or two. I'm like, might as well, if I remember, might as well check how the town's doing, see if it got disconnected. I don't usually do that, obviously, because I just have it offline, but whatever. Rahif, hello. I was offline more than online this week. Yeah, I believe that. Dave, hello. I can't stay online all the time, but I managed to sell 8 times 10 and hit top 400, so it was totally worth it. That's nice, congrats. Yeah, you still made it. It's top 25. Oh, nice. Crypto Nerd got top 25. 313 mil. What did I get? 545. I could have slept through all those nights. Can't even talk. I could have slept through all those nights, not checked my town, and I still would have been top 25. But okay, well, I mean, we're here now. That's like what, an extra 2,000 Gala, which it's so unfortunate how the market's doing right now. It's terrible. Terrible. I'm gonna go to the daily server. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even... I was looking at the leaderboards a little bit longer, but now I'm going to the daily challenge, so whatever. Alright, let's look at the upcoming competition here, though. We did know this was coming since a month ago. Ginobili leaked turkey meta, so we kind of figured it had something to do with the new animal at least. So the meta is going to be Thanksgiving roast. Roast turkey is the star boosted item at 140,000 stars. Garlic is cash boosted. Cabernet grapes is cash boosted. That might bring back Grape Rush from 2021 or 2020. Some of you remember. Not that I ever did that, but apparently that was a thing. Turkey meats is going to be cash boosted. Which, yeah, probably people will just sell turkey meat or grapes, one of those two, I would imagine. It's going to be a plains biome with a river on the north side. And it does have an oil seep. Check the Townstar Playbook Planner for the people who already uploaded the starting biome. Appreciate you. Thank you. Two new items. First new item's turkey meats. Very similar to a sheep pen, where it requires 8 feed, 1 wood, 5 water. Craft time is 1 minute and 30 seconds on the green craft timer. It is negatively impacted by dirty. It can be picked up by the rancher and ATV worker. So it does say picked up by smoker worker. I do believe that's when it's stored in the storehouse. So once your ATV stores it in a storehouse, that's when the smoker worker picks it up, because obviously they make roast turkey with it. That's what that means. I don't believe they pick it up directly from the ranch, because we've seen this wording before. But they pick it up from the storehouse. But yeah, that's made in the Turkey Ranch, which is a new building that we just looked at. And then the other new item, which is the meta item, is roast turkey. This requires 4 Cabernet grapes, 4 garlic, and 1 of the turkey meats. Craft time 2 minutes, so you would need quite a lot of these smokehouse buildings, which is where they're crafted at, because 2 minutes is a pretty high craft time, and you can make a lot of these. Don't know what the no NFT rate would be yet, but it's probably in the triple digits, I would imagine. I think Smokehouse casts too dirty rate, and it's kind of expensive to build from what I remember. And yeah, here's the Turkey Ranch. Very similar to a sheep pen, I would say. Yeah, that's all I'll say on the Turkey Ranch. Turkey is a new worker. So they didn't tell us how many turkeys are in the ranch, in the Turkey Ranch. I would assume maybe it's 2, but they didn't tell us. Could be 3. I don't know. They didn't tell us. Sorry, I kind of just got lost in thought. Like, I'm wondering if how this works on the planner. Whatever, because I don't think it works properly if you're not using feed mills. But anyways, somebody can let me know if you're using my Townstar Playbook Planner. If you're using meadows to feed the turkeys, I would imagine there's probably it's probably not going to give correct numbers for the production prediction, because like the worker count is off and stuff. But whatever, that can be fixed later on. And they mentioned that the monthly NFT is meat storage, which when paired with the brewery blueprint that we're getting, the crafty brewery blueprint for the competition that just ended, probably means that we are going to get mead or white rum or whatever alcoholic meta next month, probably. Maybe eggnog, probably. Yeah, probably eggnog. And the last thing mentioned here is the NFT they're going to sell. They're going to sell the Rare Turkey Ranch, which is very similar to the Brilliant Sheep Pen, where it requires half feed and it's not negatively impacted by dirty. Actually, the Brilliant Sheep Pen, I think, is negatively impacted by dirty, because I had it impacted by dirty in my build. So you could argue this one maybe is a little better. No, sorry, it's not. Brilliant Sheep Pen has half the craft time. This does not. Okay, so yeah, Rare Turkey Ranch requires 4 feed instead of 8s. but it still has the same craft time as the turkey ranch from my understanding. It has one more worker, it says, but probably nobody cares about that. Like the what was it? Was it the nourish coop? Was it the nourish coop that has one more chicken? Yeah. It requires 2 feet to make eggs, and instead of 3 chickens, it comes with 4 chickens. Like, what the hell is the point of having more than 2 chickens at that point? It's not like they go and gather wood or water themselves, they can only gather the feed. This is just like one of the stupid things the Townstar team does. This makes no sense. Unless you can make it make sense to me, it just doesn't make sense to anyone. But I can see it's a milk daily challenge, so I'll just put down the barns. Martin says turkey meat, no more vegetarian thoughts. Yeah, no more vegetarian. They really changed stuff up there. And maybe you could have said pescatarian since we already had fish, but yeah, I get your point. Wrong one. It's crooked, but whatever. Martin also says, so we are cooking meat and getting drunk. Yeah, pretty much. I guess we're putting the grapes in the turkey or whatnot. I don't know. The garlic makes sense. The grapes, I'm not so sure. DeFi, hello. Well, I am doing fine, I guess. So what were the topics? I remember what Spartan said. Today's discussion to disconnect the TSP and the next meta info. Oh, I did actually go over the next meta info there. The disconnects were terrible. Yeah, I hope they at least, the Townstar team, I hope they let us know if they got any insightful data from that. At the very least, let us know that offline mode wasn't the issue, or maybe it was the issue and we're just all blind and didn't see it. I don't know. They're the ones that run the data. You know, just give us feedback. Just let us know, like, what'd you find out? What's your test reveal, huh? Should be onions. Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense. But we don't have onions, do we? Nope. I couldn't remember for a second, but yeah. No onions, so I guess garlic's the next closest thing, which is kind of close. But yeah, I haven't seen, well, who knows, maybe they've been busy, right? But I haven't seen any reds, as people say on the Townstar chat. Any reds, any Gala staff. But as we discussed a week ago, right, on last Friday's stream, look, they were gonna turn off the offline mode for a week. That I understand. Now let's hope they turn it back on in today's updates. There's always a possibility that they need to run another week of testing for whatever reason. I don't think they will, actually. If I had to bet, I don't think they will keep it off. I think they will add it back in. They will add back in the offline mode. But you never know. But there hasn't been any word on if it'll come back or not. That's what I'm saying. They've been pretty quiet the past 2 days, though. I mean, we got the meta info pretty much on time on Wednesday. I think Doug made that post, right? Yeah, they gave the info to Doug to post it. Yep. Yeah, so disconnects suck. TSP, was I supposed to talk about the Townstar playbook again or the token? Oh, I remember the let's see. Let me double check. The token guys, the Townstar playbook token. I apparently don't have it pulled up. When my computer shut off, the tab's closed, so give me a second. Big Trap Satoshi, hey, welcome to the stream. Finally, I have a chance. I catch the live dub, a live dub to go. Appreciate you being here, man. I can't even read today. Is it gonna pull up? No, apparently not. Give me a second. Pump site, the Townstar playbook token. Somebody suggested I make a channel on the Discord just for the link and quick explanation on it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that probably today. So the TSP token here is almost 58% bonding curve progress. That's very cool. Like I said, it'll graduate, like, definitely. It's just gonna take time. I don't know how long it would take. But it's over halfway there. When was it? Yeah, some people made a pretty big buy yesterday. It was probably like 24 hours ago by now. Oh, it says the date here if you actually hover over it. But yeah, sometime yesterday. I had to resize the window. There we go. Now you can see it. Some pretty big buys the past day. That's cool. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, I seen Benefactor retweeted something that was talking about the Townstar playbook, so that's cool. There was probably gonna be another post, but I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, that's cool. That's making progress. I hope it does get graduated soon, so I can finish up that thing with the holding 10,000 TSP gives you full access. Okay. Sending NFTs back to players don't work. I had that issue, was it yesterday or the day before that? But they fixed it like an hour later, so just try a little bit later, Spartans. Did you send me a message about that? Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. Big Trap Satoshi, appreciate that very much. Dubstep brought the goat. Big Bang Creeds, appreciate that. Yeah, I knew who you were, even with the username. I don't know why it's showing me like everybody's at usernames. It's so different this time. YouTube must have changed something. All right, let me finish placing all these other NFTs. Okay, so what's the sentiment, guys? Are you guys gonna do next week's competition? Seems easy. Compared to this, almost everything seems easy, right? Like compared to the sculptures. I'll mess with it a little bit on the planner. I would hope I will be able to come up with a build showcase, but this weekend's kind of somewhat of a bit. I have plans this weekend. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so probably Sunday I won't even be at my computer because I'll just be out and enjoying the day. So that doesn't that doesn't give me a whole lot of time to do the build showcase and no NFT build, but maybe I could work on it Saturday night. Never know. But yeah, just a heads up on that. Besides that, I will still try doing a build showcase because it seems like a pretty easy one. Happy birthday to her. Of course, of course. I'll let you. I'll let her know that you guys said happy birthday. I mean, she's at work right now. Big Bad Green says, this is my Townstar channel. I started this one when I started playing to separate from the music channel. Ah, okay. Cool. I don't think I've seen it though. I can't remember. There was a lot of Townstar channels like back then, like late 2021, right? I remember seeing them, but they don't post nowadays. What else do I need? Oh, the crane bots, the wheat stands, all that stuff. Oh, not sugarcane. I already placed that. Big Bad Green says, random when I typed in dubstep broad saw random guy dancing. Like maybe he quit to live out his true dubstep dreams. I remember when I picked this username, it's pretty much because I listened to electronic dance music or dubstep pretty much through all of high school, and I still do. It's my favorite genre of music. I can't remember. I don't know how to do the dance techniques, the styles, you know, like the really cool dubstep dance styles that I've seen on some videos. I don't know how to do that, but I do think it's cool. What else do I need? Badges, water towers. Can get rid of this stuff now. Ever been to EDC? From here in Orlando, it's major. No, no, I haven't. Yeah, I'm planning to go to Las Vegas again next year in spring to see a concert, Millennium, live at the Sphere. That's the next concert I'm going to, I guess. I don't really go to a whole lot of concerts, actually. I did recently go to one near where I live for Adventure Club, which is my favorite artist. That one was nice, and it's not even a big concert. Adventure Club's not like really huge. I think Millennium, well, Millennium definitely is bigger artist. What else do I need? But I don't go to a whole lot of concerts or festivals. I really did want to go to this one that happens, I think, probably in 2 weeks. There's this Ember Shores, I think, happening in Mexico. I really did want to go to that one, but nah, it's just... There's reasons that I'm not gonna really get into, but nah, I did want to go. It's like two of my main favorite artists are gonna be there, Millennium being one of them, Seven Lions being the other one. But nah, it's just not gonna work. Mr. Roboto, hello, nice job on the planner dub. If the devs cared about the game 10% as much as you do, imagine how good the game would be. I gotta agree with you there, yeah. If the, I don't know, right? Because it doesn't look like the devs care a whole lot, but then they're still working on the game. Or maybe, you know, they get fired and they bring on somebody else. But yeah, this game could be so much better. So I'm gonna agree with you there. This game could be so much better. If I knew how to make a game like this, like Townstar, I think I could have done such a better job. Now, of course, you probably heard Lycan say the same thing. I remember Lycan has said the same thing. Lycan says if he worked on the game, he could have done such a better job. Maybe that's true. But we also don't know the full picture. This game, Townstar, relies a lot on the funding that Gala Games gives them because, you know, it's an in-house game and whatnot. There's a whole lot of stuff we don't know. But as far as game design goes, I probably could design a better game than Townstar, but of course I don't know how to actually code games, nor do I have the funding for it. If I had a funding for it, it'd probably be a different story. But yeah, this game is amazing. It just needs the right team, probably the right game design. I mean, I still love this game so much, of course. Of course, I would love it even more if the token price was even higher. Besides that, yeah, fix the issues, right? Can't go wrong with fixing the issues. I don't think I have any fountains on me. They're all being lent out. That might be it. I think I placed everything down that I had. There's something that I'm missing somewhere, but I can't really remember right now. It's probably only a couple town points. Oh, there's the machine. That's probably it. That's probably good enough. All right. I'm gonna go on the planner for a bit. I could probably resize this, but no, that's fine. See, what was it gonna do? Did I have anything here? Give me a second. Probably not, but let me make sure. No, it's empty. Oh, sometimes I take a look at like somebody's build if they needed help with something, and I can't remember if I have it on here. The picture's not load? Huh, okay. Big Bang Greed says, have you played the game called Legacy at all? If so, what's your thoughts on it? I actually did play Legacy when it came out. My honest thoughts on Legacy, the first 10 to 15 hours of the game I think are very fun. The graphics are nice. The gameplay is alright. But after the first 10 to 15 hours, the game gets boring. You get locked in. You pretty much can't, it's impossible to progress, I think, past level 20 or whatever. It's impossible to progress past a certain point in Legacy now because you are required to do competitions, and I don't think there's enough people playing the game to do those competitions. I could be wrong, right? I don't even know the competitions will start if only one person's participating. So at a certain point in Legacy, you're locked. They don't update the game anymore because, what's his name? Is it Peter? Pete? I forgot. You guys know the guy I'm talking about, the Fable dude. that he doesn't work on the game anymore, from my understanding. I don't think they have a team for Legacy anymore. If anything, maybe the game's still up and running. Maybe you can still play it and spend money on it. But at a certain point, you're like locked into the game and there's like nothing else you can do to progress. So I will say Legacy, first 10, 15 hours or so, I had fun customizing the town, progressing. The progression is very good in the first 10 hours, like I said. But after that, it gets to a point where you're stuck. It's boring, it's repetitive. Yeah, that's my honest thoughts on Legacy. I don't really think anybody plays it anymore. And if they do, it's just new people checking it out for the first 10 hours. Legacy could have been good. Like, the graphics on Legacy are good. They did a good job on all the graphics, on the customization. I was actually talking about this on Discord hours ago, I think. I don't know, just that conversation came up with someone. If they combine some aspects of Legacy with Townstar, it would be amazing. Probably doesn't solve all the issues, of course. You got other issues on Townstar, like the offline mode and the leaderboards. But you know, this could all go with the conversation of if they did better with Townstar refining some of the stuff, it could be so much better, right? All the time they put into Townstar, it doesn't really feel like they're improving all these things a whole lot. They are coming out with new metas, for sure. Cool every once in a while. I think they shouldn't do that often. We have so many old metas they could do. I feel like it's been over a year since we've seen a coffee meta even. Spartan says, by the way, the build diagnosis is awesome. Thank you. You are welcome. I think it's awesome too. I need more people to test it, but if you've had no issues with it, then that's good. Let me go back to this one. Oh, I talked about this on Tuesday actually before it went before I pushed it live. Yeah, the build diagnostics is a full access feature. Another perk, you know, another reason to either help support the playbook by joining me on Patreon, YouTube membership, appreciate all the supporters, or hold on to 10,000 TSP token if you want to help support the playbook. Honestly, get as much TSP token as you want. I'm not going to limit you there. Totally up to you. But yeah, build diagnostics will show you errors or warnings or potential recommendations, mostly based on NFTs you own but you haven't placed down yet. Take off the crystal reindeer, take off the town hall. My nourishments, craft wool, but I'm not making any feed. It shows that error. One of the cotton fields is missing one water now, so it shows that warning. And it's recommending all this stuff, but yeah, as you can see, it's recommending crystal reindeer. It's recommending the common ground town hall. There you go. Awesome. Very quick. I do plan on improving this further. This is, I would say, the first version. It's very difficult to improve some of this stuff. Even with the help of AI screws up so much. But yeah, I want to improve this stuff. I was messing with some other improvements, but that kind of screws some other stuff up, so I have to be very careful with trying to improve some of that stuff. But yeah, build diagnostics I think is awesome too. Anyways, what I was gonna do here for a little while, to keep the stream going a little while longer, why not, is see if I can mess with a little quick idea on the turkey, the roast turkey. Yeah, thanks Wilson and Ironate for posting the starting biome. I think Wilson also provided the info here, that's cool. Mostly I just need the oil seep location there. Everything else I'll probably delete. River North. I'm probably not going to come up with like a whole no NFT build here, but that's the intention is I hopefully will make a no NFT build. Later today I will work on my own build. I haven't started practicing just because, like I said, there's unconfirmed information. I know some of you guys probably want like passive feed from the Nourish coops to work on the turkey ranches. I highly doubt it. Somebody said, let's make the table of appreciation, craft a new roast turkey. I think that would be awesome as an owner of like 12 table of appreciations, but once again, I don't think they'll actually do that. Seeing as it's probably going to be similar to a sheep setup. Let me see if I can remember how I do the ponds. Because if it's a sheep build, actually. How much water does garlic need again? I forgot. 5 water? That's annoying. DeFi says great feature? Yeah. Big Bang Greens, what introduced you to Gala? I was invested in the Decentraland and see Paul Hardingham make How to Earn $100 in 60 Seconds playing sounds. I know exactly who you're talking about, by the way. I do not like his videos very much. Oh, so yeah. I found out about Gala in around November 2021 because I was day trading crypto or swing trading, I guess. And Gala was going up a lot, and I bought Gala when it was a few cents, and then it kept going higher and higher and higher. I probably sold most of my Gala at 50 to 60 cents. I didn't make, like, I obviously profited a good amount, but like some people made so much more, so of course I'm jealous of those people. But anyways, yeah, that situation was very nice to be in. So after I kept making some money just swing trading Gala, and I kept swing trading it as I went up and up to a certain point, I did some more research into what Gala was, and that's when I found out about the whole Web3 gaming stuff. And I really like Townstar because it reminds me of Farmville. I was one of those people that literally the only reason I got Facebook was to play Farmville, and I added a bunch of random people. I barely use Facebook nowadays, and I think that was like another Facebook account that I don't use anymore. But yeah, the main reason I got Facebook was for Farmville. I was like a Farmville player. I thought it was a very fun game. Nowadays it's still playable. There's probably like Farmville 3, but probably not the same experience nowadays than it was back then. Probably nowadays like way more microtransactions. I don't know. I don't play Farmville anymore. But yeah, back in the day, that was one of the games I played. Not the main one. Main game was RuneScape still. But yeah, I found out about Gala November 2021 when it was going up, as did a lot of you. I would say a lot of you people, or a lot of people out there. That's how they found out about Gala. As I've said before, that's one of the best marketing. You can't really control that, but if Gala was to go back up to 5 or 10 cents very quickly, that's gonna bring in a lot of people. Even if they have bad things to say about Gala, it will bring in a lot of people. The best marketing. No, but I actually do like this game. It's a cool puzzle game. I feel like it could be better, obviously. Everything requires 5 water. Except the grapes, right? Grapes don't. 2 water. Those require wood though, so I have to be a little bit more careful with those. How did I do the sheep setups? So I know it would be kind of a waste to have the meadows all the way over here. You know what I kind of want to do is have both north and south be like water generation. Like what I mean by that is probably have garlic and grapes north side and sheep pen and tree farm south side. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Let me see if that makes sense here in this little idea that I'm cooking up in my head. If I can get this to work. I actually don't know if the prediction will work with the meadows correctly. It probably will not. That's what I'm trying to figure out right here too. That might be close enough. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, will it make you take a break from Townstar? Yes, but I think I'll still do the competitions. So, like, to be honest with you, I probably will not make a video that week because I'll be playing Grand Theft Auto 6. But I would still do my own personal build and still do the competition. Or maybe 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah. I mean, I think when Expedition 33 came out, I don't remember if I did a build showcase that week. But you know, we're talking years from now. When's Grand Theft Auto 6 gonna come out? Like 5 years from now? With how many delays it's having? Let's see. How much wood would I need? Probably not a lot. You actually don't need a whole lot of wood. It's pretty much just for the turkeys. So let's... I kind of want it symmetrical. Let's do that for now. Ginobili didn't give me pictures yet, so let's just do the default Gala icon here for the turkey thing. I have all my NFTs on, don't I? Let me ignore the NFTs for now. For the planner. Alright, how many turkeys will we need? Probably should come up with the gas setup first. Probably a better idea. But yeah, let me take wood off this. No infinite wood. Ask me how do you update your Townstar leaderboard tracker? I can see up to sell toys. Yeah, that one I still have it where you have to do a hard refresh so it updates it. So assuming you're on Windows, just try doing on your keyboard, hold down Control, Shift, and R. That would do a hard refresh. There's other ways to do it. Let me do a whole line right here. And copy, paste. And then probably do somewhere here. This doesn't really give me a whole lot of space for buildings. That's what I'm worried about. But what really... How many buildings do I really need? Not a whole lot, right? Let me move this down, actually. Probably grapes would take up a good amount of space. Yeah, garlic, I don't think I need a whole lot of garlic. Like this whole top row, I don't think it'll be all garlic. So I think this can be moved up. Gas setup. Let me take care of the gas setup idea. Crude oil. So, see if I put the refinery here, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that won't be that good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Either way, it's kind of annoying. Grapes take up like 70% of my space. Well, that's not good. But we'll deal with that when we get there. So let me do this. Okay, let's just keep that for now. Lovers, hello. That's where it's so off? Yeah, it's been off this week. Some people were asking me where the offline button was a couple hours ago or yesterday. I was like, yeah, where have you been? Are you even doing this competition? How do you just figure out on Thursday that there's no offline mode? I know some people don't read the announcements, but on Thursday? Oh, let me copy paste roads here. I would imagine I'd just do something simple like this. Let's put a few loggers, a few ATVs. The ATVs could probably be here. That's probably too many ATVs, but we need a storehouse. Oh, we need a fuel storage too. Fuel storage can be right here. There's yeah, 2 trees that are orange. And feed, right? Okay, feed. All right, I know what I'm gonna do today after the stream. All right, as I thought. Nobody's reported this issue yet, but I don't think anybody's bothered to like even test a no NFT build yet. So like they added a new animal, and I have to code something for the production prediction to where turkeys can pick up feed from meadows. Very easy to do. I just completely forgot to do that. So anybody designing a build, what they're doing right now is probably using feed mills. They're using a wheat stand to give passive wheat to the feed mill, and yes, it will have no issue working like that. If you have a feed stored in the trough, it will have no issue. Actually, let me test something. If I place down a trough, what happens? That works. It's not supposed to, but it works. Interesting. It also doesn't give correct numbers though. But let's go ahead and do that for now. It makes no sense. Let's just do some weird stuff for now and see what happens. Probably 100 minimum for no NFT, I would imagine. Minimum. I mean, this is already 200 turkey meat, even though this number is kind of wrong. But it is like accounting for how much feed the meadows can make, so it's a little wrong. Sort of wrong. Wood, how much wood? 500 wood? Wow, okay, that's too many trees then. So you probably get rid of these trees. Probably get rid of the, you probably don't even need 4 loggers, right? That's not right. Yeah, that's so weird. That's not right at all. Strange. Martin says, password works, but the leaderboard not until the end. What are you saying, Martin? Garlic. Let me add the tractors. Just add tractors here. Yeah, the wood rate's wrong. I wonder why. Wonder if that was bugged since the update I pushed out today or yesterday. Let's try this. I don't have a silo. Does that actually show up here? Yeah, no silo. $300. You mean for most people, you don't know where they'll end up at? Oh, I see. It doesn't know that the wood needs to be taken to the turkey ranch. Okay, I see. I see. Little bit of bugs that can be fixed. That only makes 110 grapes? Wow, that's terrible. I see why Kelly said 70% of the space is grapes. Well, this is pretty bad because I have a lot of dirty and stuff here. But let's just click on all these and just put a bunch of grapes and see what happens. Even though, as you can see right there, that's pretty bad. Actually, I could move the gas setup down one more tile. So let's do this. Oh yeah, there's not water there. Actually, it doesn't even tell me that it's missing water. Interesting. Oh, it's not missing water. I'm an idiot. It does have water. So what was the issue? The tractors, right? Yep, not enough tractors. They're overworked. Supposedly, right? It also doesn't really make sense because, like, really this wouldn't work because you need the lumber yard or lumber storage, wood storage. Do this. Probably in the middle of those two. Actually, that's not really symmetrical, and you know me, I like making it symmetrical, so let's do that. Probably do this too. Kind of make it like a window. Oh yeah, no crude oil. That's a pretty easy fix though, so pretty much what I have to do is move that there and move all this down a little more. So 1, 2, 3, move it down one more. Yeah. Oops. So like even what I could do here is move this here like that. That would still work. Actually, I don't think I needed these two turkey ranches. So like even what I could do here is this. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I've seen that, Martin. Crypto's doing terrible. Place the gas production in the same row as the loggers. In the same row as the loggers. So I would still need the water drum, right? So when you say as the same row as the loggers, I'm thinking you mean here, but like I would still need a pond and a water drum. So I'm not exactly sure what you're saying there. This isn't that bad though, like I'm only casting dirty on those now. But I still got some shade there, but like, see I could... well, look, the grapes are already good enough. This is just a rough idea. just to maybe get some people started. You know, as always, I encourage anybody to come up with their own design. Now my gasoline is still 0 though, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I see. I can't do that. I have to have the refinery here pretty much. Unless Dave had a better idea, but I'm not really seeing it. Like if I do it here, I just need to have a pond and a water pump here, which it might be okay. You're right, it might be okay. I don't know how much smoke houses I'll need to put down yet. Carbon, hello. Hi, Dub. Just came back from work. Welcome back. I don't know if you did this competition that just ended. Big Bang Reed says, ever seen Neil Walter comment on your video recently about the competition tracker that I somehow can't use correctly? Probably should finish the actual video. All that to say, you're the Michael Jordan of Downstar. I didn't know he posted a recent video. I know who you're talking about. I've seen his videos, but I don't know. I didn't know he made one about the leaderboard tracker. That's cool. I'll check it out later. I made a video as well on the leaderboard tracker. I made my own video. I just have not made a video guide on the planner yet. I keep delaying that because every time that I think I'm gonna make it, there's something that I still want to fix. And yeah, there's something I need to fix here. It works very well, but there's always little things I want to fix. It needs to be as close to perfect as it can be, even though it will never be perfect. But yeah, I'll check that out. Smokehouse needs to make the roast turkey, so it needs to be close to the silo because it has to make 8 trips to the silo, only 1 trip to the storehouse. It does cast 2 shade and 2 dirty, and it's a 2-minute craft timer, so it's pretty slow. So if I was to do this, how is that perfectly 106? You're telling me that's the perfect number? I don't believe it. Okay, now it's too many. So if I remove 1... Ah, okay, I see. Alright, it pretty much has to be that. Let's move a tractor, a logger. Actually, let me do this. Let me put 2 of them there. Well guys, this makes at least 100 roast turkey, which I knew was possible, but clearly this isn't done. You could increase this number further. So I can't move the oil seep, but I can move the roads. I probably do not need a whole row of meadows, so I'm gonna check that out. Big Banker says, yeah, he commented on your videos what I meant, because I did the last competition and was like 900-ish. But I wasn't online when it ended to see my final rank. I was curious. Ah, okay. That leaderboard tool is based off the official leaderboard spreadsheet that Gala posts, and I think they update it pretty much every Monday. After they update it is when I can get the updated info for that leaderboard tool. So yeah, I wouldn't be updated till Mondays. So like the competition that just ended, we won't see the official results until sometime in Monday. Okay, so that was too much feed. It's 800 feed per 100, and that's, you know, it's a little off here because the meadows don't work properly. But let me do this. Actually, I could probably do this also. Wait a minute. So what if I was to aim for 150? I need more wood. Oh. Looks like I found a way to get more wood. Nice, I just cleared up two roads, or 2 rows there. So let's move all this down. And let's move this. I should not move the oil seep, obviously. You can't really move the oil seep. Should still be in the same spot. Let's move this here. Let's copy paste. Can I copy paste? There we go. Oh. I can't really move the gas setup. It has to be there because of the oil seep. So that tree's just kind of screwed. My rate dropped because the tractors had to move farther away to get the grapes and the garlic. Yeah, oh well, sucks for the red tree farm, but let's assume that's fine. So for this to work, I need more tractors clearly and more grapes and stuff. I don't really know what to do with all these spaces. This build seems kind of like dumb, but like, I don't know, sometimes they're dumb and they still work. Keep in mind, I'm doing all this on stream in like within an hour, so this is like initial thoughts. I don't always do this, but I've heard sometimes it helps some of you out, so that's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna need more passive water for the grapes. Oh, let me do... what was I gonna do first? Let's do... this. Oh well. Gonna be a little weird right there, but it's gonna have to work. Let's copy paste these garlic, I mean these grapes, and then we'll add more garlic. It predicts 128 because I need more smokehouses, it looks like. $134. Let's move this tractor here and let's just add another road here. And that'll let me have another smokehouse. Alright, looks like it stops at 135. Okay, I got it. Then offliners definitely whipped my ass. Didn't even know the game had offline mode until Thursday of last week's competition. Yes, that's like the main feature, one of the main good things they added to the game. It's like essential. I hope people realize that after this week. And yeah, you would have to remember to log in before the competition ends, because when the competition ends, it does not automatically fast forward your town or anything. You still have to do it yourself. As unfortunate as that is, but that's just the way it is right now. So if it's capping me out at 135 predicted roast turkey, well, let me do this. So I can crafting calculator 135. I need 540 garlic. I'm at 580. I need 540 grapes. I'm at 539. Okay, so I need more grapes. That's what I figured. So these should be on a green craft timer. These will not be, but like I'll place them anyways. What is that, like a 30-minute craft timer? A 56-minute craft timer? That's so stupid. Okay. I need more grapes. I could have grapevines down here, like if I don't need all these meadows, which like I don't know for sure if I need all these meadows or not. I probably wouldn't know that for sure until I start testing it in the game. These will be on yellow. Yeah, yellow crop timers. Wow, that did nothing. It's like maybe 2 more grapes per hour. I'm trying to get to 150 here, at least. You probably could go for like maybe 200 no NFT per hour, but definitely 150 minimum should be possible. Maybe time for dot road so you have more space. Yeah, but for no NFT builds, I don't do that on purpose, Martin. You're right though, it probably would be better. It's just I handicap myself on purpose here. Somebody else can do that. Oh, I didn't know you had to get back online. Appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, some people don't know that for sure. Crypto dude, what's up? The crypto dude that I haven't heard of in a while? The one that made Build Hub? I just came to say good job on the visualizer updates you did, Dub. From time to time, I like to watch your videos for good old memories. Live long and prosper. Thank you so much, crypto dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, this planner's been a lot of work. Yep. And the constant updates, yeah. You know it's a lot of work. But it has been very helpful for me and a lot of people. Let's see, this is the idea that's popping up in my head. So like these could be meadows. So like just take away... Well, seeing as the lumber storage is there... I wonder if it would make sense to have a lumber storage over here. Would that impact anything? Let me see. Assuming there's always wood on both storages, it's kind of the assumption the planner makes. It would help very little, I think. 570. Let me take it off again. It would help very little, but supposedly it helps. I guess I'll keep it on there because I don't know what else to do there. Yeah, I don't know what to do with most of these, so they could just be meadows, and then I could just have more grape farms down here. So like something like this. Wait, does that have 2 passive water? I don't think it does. It does not. Okay. So like right here it would tell me, does it? Yeah, right here. Missing 1 passive water. So like I can, these have 2 passive water. So like right here. Set this back. Just ignore the throw for now. Just keep ignoring that. That's kind of a temporary fix for one of the issues with the meadows. I'll fix that later today. Yeah, so that does help the grape rate. So then, do I even have enough wood to get to 150? Supposedly I do if everything works perfectly, which it's not going to. You can add another tree farm. It would actually be smarter to just add a pond here and then just add another tree farm right there. And then this can be the meadow. Alternatively, you could have a tree farm up here next to the river, but like the logger has to go all the way up there and either drop it off in one of the lumber yards or take it all the way to the turkey ranch. So I would assume that would not be a good idea, and you'd just be better off wasting an extra space on a pond down here, or like using the town hall, right? This would probably be better. It's not symmetrical anymore, but it's probably still better. All right, let's try to get this prediction to 150 and then I'm done with this initial idea. As you can see, it should be pretty easy. Probably what I would do is move ATVs on each side, like that. I don't think it would make much of a difference, but probably put a second storehouse. Let's make this symmetrical. Sorry, it's a little bit of an OCD thing here. I might as well make that symmetrical. There's the extra tree. Dude. That could still be a tree though. Yeah, that could still be a tree. Because it's on a green craft timer, so whatever. Question, any of you who use the planner, do you keep craft time color setting on? I usually don't keep it on. I probably should though. Sometimes I forget that something has like, it's on a yellow craft timer. Like on my build, I forgot one of the pottery shops is on a yellow craft timer. Martin says too much talent and you get bored, so you have just so you have just enough to be great and to know not to show it and still have fun. Talent, but the right amount. Thanks. I see. I still need a key, or do I use the wrong link to the planner? You might need to. I don't know when you last use it, but if it's giving you an error, just try to do a hard refresh. You shouldn't need to do that each time, but for this last update, I introduced this new feature, so you probably do need to do a hard refresh just so it works correctly. So you know how to do a hard refresh, Marty? Surely you do, right? This was just gonna be more meadows, assuming I need them. Like, maybe I can have more grapes here. Like that, I guess. Okay, cool, it works. So what am I missing? Grapes should be at 600, garlic should be at 600, I see. I need one more garlic. That's... Assuming I don't need this much wood, that could just be the garlic farm. $149.7. Oh, it still thinks I don't have enough grapes? Well then, that's easy. Let's just put red. This will give me 4 more grapes per hour. There we go, 150 predicted. We did it. I do think if you come up with something more organized, you can maybe get close to 200 per hour with no NFCs. But definitely should be able to do at least 150 per hour, I would imagine. I hope the numbers here for the feed are correct. I don't know if they are. They might not be. Because feed is very tricky to predict here if you're using meadows. And it really depends how many workers the turkey ranches have. I don't know. On the planner, it's just 1. There might be 2 or 3 turkeys. I have no idea. There's still space for another building here. Don't think you need more smokehouses. According to the planner, there is not enough tractors. Good to know. So let's add... Let's just add it here. It's not over. Oh, I could have added a building here. And here, if I put a road there. A little bit of a weird setup. I tend not to use colors and check via the totals area. That's a good way to check it too. Yeah, that's good. Okay, according to the planner, I didn't have enough tractors, so I added 1 more tractor. And my tractors are probably still going to be very busy. I don't think the ranch is correct. No, it probably is correct, actually. You really don't need 4 ATVs if you're using meadows. You probably only need 2. Yeah, because I have such a high craft time, I keep forgetting. It's like 1:30. Yeah. According to the planner, you probably only need 1 ATV to do everything. You also don't need this many loggers. But you know, let's just kind of assume things for now. You could have a lumber mill here to make the lumber if you need it, so you know, to build everything. So like lumber here temporarily. You could temporarily have a warehouse here for your energy while you're building everything, so there's a warehouse. But if you don't need those, replace those for whatever you do need. What'd I do? Why everything break? Oh, I turned lumber on. Let me turn it off. I turned lumber on, so now I don't have wood for everything. Okay. So the lumber mill, just not making any lumber right now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's a decent idea. Did this on stream really quickly. No idea what you would do with these spaces. Like, what? How much? 4% unutilized space, according to this. But it probably should work. So yeah, here's a decent idea. I do plan to do a build showcase, and it'll probably be this or just very similar to this. Right now, I can't think of anything, but like sometimes I do come up with improvements, especially why I tested. Like, I don't even know if this works. It should. It's predicted to work. But once I start testing things and I see the rates, like the turkey meat rates, then I get a better idea of changes that can be made to get this to work better. Problem is, I see here that a good chunk of these grape farms are just gonna be affected by dirty and shade. I don't think I have a good way around that. But you never know. I might be able to just place buildings here and free up space here to have more grapevines. It's possible. But I'm not gonna mess with that right now. So here's a decent idea. I'm probably gonna upload it, but I only well, yeah. Should I share it with everyone? Yeah, I'll upload it later. I usually only upload these and share them with like Dub Fam because it's a work in progress, and then as I tweak it, I update the better version, blah blah blah. You guys don't really care about that. But there we go. Already did this, nothing more to see here. So I think that was it. Pretty bad competition if I'm being honest, but some of us survived. I survived. 8th place, good. Top 10 better than I thought I was gonna get because I didn't think I was gonna be online most of the time. Congrats to the people who did way better than they've ever done. And sorry to hear about the people who didn't even get half the stars they were supposed to get, so they probably lost out on the prize bracket or something. But yeah, that sucks. Could have been anyone. Some people are saying there's issues with sending through Gala chain. Yeah, that happened yesterday. I think I already mentioned that, right? But yeah, that's gonna be everything. Once the update comes out, we'll figure out some stuff that we've been wondering. I'll start practicing on the roast turkey myself. It'll be pretty easy for me because I have passive, I have the corrupted Cabernet grape stand. I can do passive grapes. It's super cool. It saves a lot of space. I only need to farm garlic, which is not a big deal. I don't have the garlic stands. Oh, before I forget, if you have garlic stands, like the planner, like let me just show you guys. Like before I forget and end the stream, there is a little bug here where, let me go back here and just delete this one. I've tried fixing this for many hours and I cannot fix it. Okay, so there's a little issue if you have a garlic stand. Let me delete all this. Garlic stand. If you're using the planner, the Townstar Playbook planner, and you place down the garlic stand, it's a 3x3 building in case you don't own one, so that's why it's so tricky. It'll have a little error saying epic garlic stand proximity calculations are not accurate and should not be relied upon. That's just a little warning that you'll get. If I do passive garlic, you can see it's a square. That's not correct. It should be... It should be... Place it next to it. It should look more like this, except for the little edges. It'll have a 0.8 because it's a 3x3. It's not a full building. This is why it's tricky. It's something I try to fix, but I cannot. The little edges are correct. It'll be 1.8. These corners are wrong, so you can ignore. 3, 2, 1. These little corners right here are wrong. Well, this should be 1. Not, well, I mean, this should be 0.8, not 1.8. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Anybody that owns a garlic stand, you know exactly what I'm saying, because you know how stupid this the 3x3 size is. It's so dumb. They should just update it to a 4x4, make everyone's lives a little easier. But yeah, the garlic sounds a little bit wrong. Anybody watching this and knowing one, there you go. So assuming you know how the garlic stand works and you could use it, it's fine. That passive garlic works. It's just that the radius is off. Don't count the corners. Figured I'd mention that. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Survived, yeah. So thank you all for being here and hanging out, and hope that the event went well. Of course, Rachel, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Rachel. I will be on Discord as usual. And yeah, I will see you all later. Have a good weekend, and let's hope that they add back the offline mode. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, bye-bye, everyone.